What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another how-to video for Final Fantasy VII the Remake. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the fastest way to farm AP. That's it, AP only. Now, you may have seen my other video where I did how you can farm AP, gil, and experience points all at once. Now, that's more for when you had just beaten the game and you need to level up and kind of get all three. And this one will actually do 9,900 AP per hour for a specific type of materia, whatever one that you put into a specific slot. But I'm going to be going into the math on that in a little bit. But before we get started, if I could have you guys hit that like button, let's go for 15 likes on the video, especially if it was helpful. And in addition to that, if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, or you're new to the channel, definitely go ahead and take some time to do that. So starting off with the math, this is what I have calculated, right? So by the time that you beat this, you should have acquired 165 AP points within 2 minutes for any of the materia that you have in your slot. So that's going to roughly equal 4,950 AP every hour. Now, if you're using the AP up materia, which we'll be going a little bit in depth later on in this video, you'll notice that instead of 165 every 2 minutes, you're going to get 330 AP every 2 minutes, meaning that you're going to make 9,900 AP every hour for a specific materia that you're trying to max out. All right, so let's start with the requirements for this, right? So first and foremost, of course, you're going to need to have beaten the game. You're going to need to have beaten the game. So for one, you can have chapter selection because you're going to be going all the way back to chapter 14. And then for two, because you need that additional 3 times AP from the battles, which is what you get when you beat the story and then you have the chapter selection available. Now, number two, what you're going to need to do is go to chapter 14 and then travel to section 6 and then go to the Coliseum on easy mode. This doesn't have to be on hard mode. It doesn't matter what mode you're on. The AP numbers are going to be the same. So you need to make sure that you have easy mode so that way you can just breeze right through these fights. Okay, so let's go over armor, weapons, materia, etc. Right? So once you're at the Coliseum, you're going to want to make sure that you at least have Cloud set up like this. So you're going to want to make sure that you have the Twin Stinger, just because we're trying to fill as many materia slots as possible. With the Cloud Stinger selected, you want to make sure that first and foremost you have fire materia and magnify materia linked together. This is going to allow you to do an AoE, and every single battle that you're going to be fighting in here has at least one human in it, except for the last one, the 5th one. So this is going to be very important to just knocking everything out of its way and one-shotting everything. Next, let's talk about the AP up materia. So if you haven't seen in my other videos, in order to get the AP up materia, you need to have the pedometer materia, and then you need to walk 5,000 steps, and then it'll transform into an AP up materia. Once you have the AP up materia, you need to make sure that you have that selected in Cloud's materia slots, and then you can put whatever materia that you're trying to max out very quickly in here. Again, this is going to be the specific materia that's going to gain 9,900 AP per hour. Every other materia that's in your slot is only going to get 4,950. So whatever you're working on for here will level up a lot faster than others, but then of course you can just swap them out and keep going. So this is going to be your opportunity to maximize this as much as possible. Now, what I recommend is having at least one magic up with Cloud, and then of course making sure that you have first strike materia. Now, this is going to be very important for you to breeze through these fights, so that way when you start a fight, you have some of that ATB gauge bar full, and then you can cast Faraga immediately and cause that AoE damage and kind of just keep going through each level. And then from here, guys, you can have whatever you want as far as whatever you're trying to level up or maximize, right? And then because of the certain fight, we're going to have 3 characters available. So we're going to have Barret and Tifa. So again, you can put whatever you want on Barret, and then you can put whatever you want on Tifa to maximize those. So these are going to be getting, again, 4,950 AP per hour, whereas the one that's specifically on Cloud that's linked to the AP up is going to be getting 9,900. Okay, so next you're going to go to the Corneal Coliseum. Now, as far as the battle goes, as you'll see, literally when I get into the battle, I cast Faraga immediately, and that takes out almost everybody every single fight. The only one you're not going to do that on is the last one, to where you're going to be fighting the queen and her 2 little minions. You're going to need to at least cast Faraga twice, but that's not hard, right? You get into it, you cast Faraga, you follow up with some light attacks, you get that ATB gauge bar back, and then you cast Faraga again. It's very easy. One important thing that I will mention about this though is that when you finish the challenge, you need to make sure that you hit retry instead of going to selection. This will allow you to obviously reduce the amount of time that you're taking on this and constantly keep grinding out. Not to mention the load screens aren't that long, so you're just going to keep repeating this process. So with that being said, guys, if you found this video helpful, what I need you to do again is hit that like button. Let's go for 15 likes on the video. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Maybe you just haven't done it yet. Maybe you're a little bit on the iffy side, Again, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for daily videos, and I'll see you guys next time.